No local government election will be held this year. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the declaration while addressing the official opening ceremony for the Olympic Gardens Police Station in West Central Kingston on Wednesday. Simone Absalom Gayle reports.
The Prime Minister notes speculation about whether the recrafting of the Disaster Risk Management Act measures was strategically done to facilitate the holding of local polls. However, he says this is not so.
There will be no local government elections held this year. Let me make it absolutely clear to everyone. And certainly, there will be no local government election held until I am satisfied that Jamaica is on the right trajectory for vaccination.
Prime Minister Holness further states that the government has been carefully analysing and crafting measures that will not negatively affect livelihoods.
So all those who are looking for excuse to go on mobilization tours and break the DRMA regulations, because some of what I have seen, I am wondering how it is that the Disaster Risk Management Act, which is policed by ODPEM, is not enforced on those who would seek, under the guise of some false mobilization, to break the protocols.
Mr. Holness says the new measures were not established to only facilitate the entertainment sector.
The government has always made it clear that we have had to balance lives and livelihoods, and that we have to be sensitive and careful that the measures that we put in place don't become oppressive in themselves, such that people start to calculate their own risk and break the DRMA measures. That we have to not just look at one sector of the society, but at all sectors. And to be clear, yes, entertainment has suffered. They have suffered over a year. But so too has many other businesses, whether it is the people who are involved in the hairdressing and the parlors, and they are suffering. Whether it is the tailors, they are suffering. Whether it is the people who have their little shops and restaurants, they are suffering. Whether it is the farmers, they are suffering. The government knows and understands that the pandemic has had a terrible impact on the poor and on small businesses.
He says as more and more persons become vaccinated, the country should see a return to some semblance of normalcy. For the news on PBCJ, I'm Simone Absalom Gayle.